afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. This is IELTS speaking test taking place at BBC IELTS Center, Butwal. I'm Didi Ramazi. Can you please tell me your full name?
So my name is Lalit Ranjan Joshi Kapre.
Okay. What can I call you?
You can call me simply Lalit.
Lalit. And where do you come from?
I came from Kharedi 7 and I lived there with my grandparents.
What do you do? Are you a student or you work?
I'm currently a student. I recently graduated from my plus 12 and right now I'm preparing for my IELTS examination.
What do you study? Science or maths?
Science.
Science.
Yes.
The college?
I actually studied in India. So it was a private school in San Francisco.
Okay.
Sorry, San Xavier.
Xavier.
San Xavier.
May I see your identification, please?
Yes, that is.
Okay, thank you. Now, in this part of the test, I'm going to ask you some questions about social media. Do you use social media?
To be honest, I don't use social media a lot. I usually use one or two applications like Facebook and Twitter and Messenger also.
What about the Instagram?
I'm sorry, you don't.
You don't use them. Okay. How much time do you spend on social media sites?
Well, I already tell that I don't use social media a lot, but I use quite a few apps, namely Twitter. I usually spend about 2 hours a day because I like to interact with more people in the Twitter, and I would also like to debate with other people. So yeah, that's why I use Twitter a lot, and also Messenger also for.
So what do you like to debate on? Like you like to debate on current situations or?
Yes, also about current situation. Plus, I'm also a big fan of football, so sometimes about who is the better and which team I support. About that also.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. So, what kind of information about yourself have you put on the social site? And as you shared, like Twitter.
Yes.
Have you ever put some information about yourself?
No, sir, sorry. I did not put any information about myself.
Is it so?
Yes.
Is there anything you don't like about the social media? Why?
Well, there are many people in social media who use rough languages. If they know that they are wrong side, but they did not want to admit, and instead they will abuse you that you are wrong and they were right. So I don't like that type of people, but you can do anything about that.
Do you agree that social sites have considerable impact on today's children?
Yes.
In what sense you think?
Well, you can get a lot of information about the current affairs, and you can also connect with family relatives through different apps like Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, and it's also useful for passing the time, and it's also entertaining also.
You like them?
Yes.
Alright. Okay, now in this part of the test, I'm going to give you a topic, okay? So, you have 1 minute to go through the topic and prepare a short speech. Is that fine? You can make notes if you like. So, this is your topic. Okay? Look at your topic and make a short speech. Prepare a short speech, okay? So, when you prepare your speech, make sure that you answer the questions there. Okay, now your time starts, please. Okay, now you can Start your speech, please.
Well, I already stated about it a while ago that I like football. So once I went with my father for watching a football match, and there I bought a player's jersey. That player name was Messi, and I also admire him a lot. And he plays for my favorite club for about 10 to 15 years. I bought that thing because of that player. I started watching football, and I fell in love with the sport, and that's why I want it as a memorabilia for in my collection. So that's why I bought it, and it was about 2 or 3 years ago when I visited the stadium, and it was with my father. And there was a big store for football accessories where they sold different type of football kits, footballs and boots and socks, even nets also. So it was a big store, and there I bought it. Mm, uh, I choose this. Sorry, sir. I choose that item particularly because I'm not very good at playing football, but I watch it a lot, and that's why I choose that item. And even now I have space. I have it in my home. I wear it a few times when I went for playing.
Okay, that's good. Thank you very much. Right, now in this part of the test, we're going to discuss about some topics which are related to part two. Okay, first, now let's discuss about creating a nice home. So why do some people buy lots of things for their home?
Well, in my opinion, I think they want to decorate. They want to decorate their home for mainly for good vibes and good environment. If you have a dull house, then I don't think the environment, the mood of the people will be refreshing. So it is one of the main reason why people want to decorate their home. And there are different. There are a few more reasons, such as for when some guests come in your home, and for showing them off also.
Okay. So do you think it's very expensive to make home look better?
I will not agree with that because it take a little bit of planning. If you plan everything pretty good, then it may become cheaper for you to decorate your home. But if we buy everything that we seems good and decorate it in our home, then it may be pretty expensive for us.
So why do you think some people now don't care about how their home looks?
Uh, in my opinion, I think most of them were introverts. They don't interact with much people. They have really few friends. So I think that they don't care much about if some people come inside their home, or if they have any bad impression about their house, or the other reasons are, I think they were tight in cash, or they were just lazy for buying things.
Okay, now let's talk about another topic about the different types of home. So what kind of homes are there in your locality?
Mostly in my locality, there are two stories home. They are not quite big, but we can easily adjust about 4 to 5 people in there.
So in what ways is living in a flat or apartment better than living in a house?
There are quite bit of advantage in living in flat. For example, it also decreases the living density in our society. There are many people who can't find places, land for building their house. So if we all live in flat, then I think that will make good use of land. And second thing is we can save environment a lot.
Okay. Then why do you think a lot of people, choose to live in their own home rather than in a flat?
I think they choose this because of their security. once you have a home, your own home, then you feel a bit of satisfaction that no, that there is something of mine that I have. But if you live in apartment, you don't feel that kind of satisfaction. So I think being satisfied in yourself is one of the major factor why people choose to build their own home.
Okay, do you think homes will look different in the future?
Well, I think yes. As we know, the population in our country is increasing rapidly. So there will be a shortage of land, and if there is a shortage of land, then we have to adjust our design of our houses to adjust more people in there. So I think yes.
So is it a good idea to construct larger homes, investing a lot of money?
If you have big family, if you live in a joint family, then it's a good idea.
No, you see some people, even they have borrowed money from bank and invested a lot of money constructing a higher and bigger building. What do you say about this idea? Borrowing a lot of loan from the bank and constructing a big building. Do you think this is a good idea or a bad idea?
There are two perspectives. First thing they can done is building big home, and they can rent it also for investment. If they want to do that, then it is correct. But if they want to just show off to their friends and family, then I don't think it's a good idea. It's just a wastage of resources, and there are many people in our country who can't have their own home. So you are just mocking them.
So you're making them
Feel bad.
So okay, do you agree that the kinds of homes people prefer changes as they get older? The preference of houses.
Well, I think yes, because
Why?
it's about their mental effect. I think when you build a new home, then you want to decorate a lot, and you want to color it, you want to make it beautiful. But as time changes, you don't feel so great about it. So I think it's one of the reasons. It's just mental. It's just a mental effect that you don't seem to like that home, and you don't seem to decorate it as you like as in the past.
Why did this happen?
I think it's because of
You're already used to it
yes.
with the house?
Yes. I think it's one of the reason, or they just want to make new homes. I guess they want to just move to a new place, move to a new locality. Or
It is often said that once you achieve something, your mind does not like to stay there.
yes,
It wants to fly somewhere else, like for another achievement or something. Is it true?
yes, sir. I think it's true because once we achieve our goal, there's a force that drive us toward achieving our goal. But once we achieve that force disappears. So another force appears. So I think that is one of the reasons.
And then it is a never lasting process
Yes, sir.
until you die.
Yes.
Is it? Okay, thank you. Thank you. This is the end of the Thank you very much.